Hi and welcome to this live session. So if you're watching this on recording, welcome. If you're here live, very nice to see you. So today we're going to be looking at two types of pranayama. Pranayama is breath work. And for many people think of yoga and they think of movement. They think of postures, trees, pose, downward dog, all that kind of stuff. But part of yoga is breath work. Yoga is a breath-led practice, and sometimes it's nice just to practice breath work by itself. So pranayama is breath work, prana is life force energy, and yama is to extend that life force energy. If we breathe well, it has so many benefits. It's kind of hard to give it justice in this very short period we've got together today. But if you think about reducing stress, improving the amount of calm in the body, if you think about thinking more clearly, if you think about the body as well, when we breathe well, imagine we're filling the body full of oxygen. Every single cell of the body needs that oxygen. So not only do we think clearer, but we also maybe have better digestion, we have a better circulatory system, our heartbeat can kind of settle into a regular pattern. So there's lots of physical as well as mental benefits to breathing well. And today we're going to actually look at two. I had said one, but because it's so hot, I'm going to also look at a cooling breath as well, which you can use right away to help you cool down. So let's start off with our Hu breath. And this is very simple. So you want to be sitting comfortably. You might be sat in a chair right now, that's fine. You might be sat on the floor. I'm just sat on the ground, but I'm also sat on a little Paddington Bear cushion. You could be sat on a little block. You could be sat on a rolled up blanket. You could be sat on a cushion from the sofa. No fancy equipment needed. But just kind of find yourself sitting comfortably so you feel the feet on the ground, whether you're in a chair, if you're sitting cross-legged, maybe you're kneeling, feel the feet on the ground. And take a moment to think about a nice tall spine. So imagine if we're collapsed like this, what's happening to the internal organs is actually they're collapsed as well. So we want to sit tall, and that allows the lungs to have the expanse around the front and the back of the body to allow them to be filled up with fresh oxygen. So think about the crown of the head, and then think about an imaginary thread going up towards the sky. So you feel like the spine nice and tall. And if you have been at a desk today or you've kind of got a bit of tension in the shoulder, just roll those shoulders a few times so that when you come to sit, you kind of want to be able to sit comfortably and just let the hands rest down on the thighs. I'd suggest closing the eyes when we get into this, but obviously you can keep them open just until you know what you're doing. So we're going to breathe in through the nose. And then very simply, as if you're blowing out a birthday candle, nice long exhale. So you could make a little noise with this, or it could be quiet, breathing in through the nose. Breathing in through the nose. So we're going to do that together. And I would encourage you to go at your own pace. So I'll be talking through it, but if you're not going at my pace, that's absolutely fine. If you want to let it go at any point, absolutely fine. With any breath work, any point, if it doesn't feel right for you, just let it go, there's no problem. But if you want to come with me, just kind of settle into rhythm, you can do. Maybe it's quite nice to close the eyes. So we just bring the attention inside. So literally sitting nice and tall, find that nice tall spine. Bring the attention to the tip of the nose and breathe in through both nostrils gently. And then make pursed lips as if you're blowing out a candle, breathing out. This is Hu breath. Breathing in. Breathing out. Inhaling. Exhaling. Inhaling. Exhaling. Inhaling, exhaling, inhaling, exhaling, inhaling, exhaling, inhaling, exhaling through those pursed lips. Inhaling and exhaling. You're welcome to keep the eyes closed, just breathing naturally now through the nose. Inhale through the nose, exhale through the nose. Take a moment to listen to your inhale. Take a moment to listen to your exhale. Take a moment to feel your inhale. Take a moment to feel your exhale. Take a moment to notice the sensation in the body of the inhale and the sensation of the body in the exhale. Good. So that is very simply Who breath. We're going to do one more round together. So we're going to inhale through the nose. We're going to exhale like you're blowing out through a candle, going at your own pace. Don't worry about my pace. Go at your own pace. See what feels comfortable for you. Sitting up nice and tall. Find that nice length in the spine. Just notice the head's not looking up. The head's just in a neutral position. So the chin, you can imagine you have an apple in between the chin and the chest. So we're not down either. We're not looking down. We're looking straight ahead. Or ideally the eyes are closed. Why? Because if we close our eyes, we bring the attention inside. And it's a lot easier to focus without getting distracted. So you don't need to watch me or anybody else for now. So when you're ready, just breathing in through the nose. Who breath, blowing out like a candle. Nice long slow exhale. Inhale through the nose. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Making this last one, inhale and exhale. Good, and then just letting that go. Take a moment just to breathe naturally. So normally we'd probably do another 1 or 2 rounds exactly the same. Today I'm going to just call it a day there on the Who breath, but I want to also talk you through sheetali breath, which is a cooling breath. Because the weather's so crazily hot here, it's a really lovely breath. If you don't know about it, it's a real gift. So probably not one to do on the tube or on the bus, but if you're at home you can certainly do this, and it's really lovely. So some people can curl their tongue, some people can't. It's just genetics, yeah, so don't worry whether you can or can't. I'll show you first of all with a curled tongue, and I'll show you without. So if you are curling your tongue, you stick the tongue out, suck the air in through the coil like this, pop the tongue in the mouth and breathe out through the nose. So all you do is breathe in, curl the tongue, pop the tongue in the mouth, feel the coolness and breathe out through the nose. If you can't roll the tongue, no problem. All you do is either stick the tongue out and do that, or even nicer I think is just stick the tongue behind the top teeth and suck the air in. And then so you don't, I'm just moving so I'm nearer the camera, you don't obviously have to move forward. So just find your one. So if you're rolling your tongue, stick your tongue out, roll the tongue, suck the air in, and then just let the exhale come out through the nose. And doing either version is fine. So either sticking the tongue out if that's rolling tongues for you. If not, bring the tongue behind the teeth and suck the air in. I'm just going to settle into a few rounds now. So when you're ready, find your option. Sticking the tongue out if you can and roll it. If not, do the other option. Again, you could close the eyes. You're breathing in. Breathing out through the nose, feel the cool air. No rush, breathing in. Breathing out. Breathing in. Breathing out. Breathing in. Breathing out. One more time, breathing in. And breathing out. And then just keeping the eyes closed if they're closed, just breathing now naturally. Notice how you feel a little bit cooler. Yeah, that was a very, very short practice, but you can extend that practice. You can do that for 5 minutes if you want to, or however long you want to. Take a moment just to notice how the breath works, impacts on you. Maybe you feel just a little bit calmer, maybe you feel a little bit cooler now. When you're ready, let's just sweep those arms up towards the sky, opening the eyes, sweep the arms up, bring the palms together, just interlace the fingers, stretching out, have a little bit of sideways movements. Let those arms come down, bring the hands together at the forehead, may your thoughts be peaceful. Bring them towards the throat, may your words be peaceful. and bring them towards the heart. May your heart be peaceful, and may the love and the light within me bow to respect the love and the light within you. Namaste. Thank you very much for being here. I see quite a few of you here live, so great to see you. If you are watching this on replay, you're very welcome to watch it on replay as well. And any questions, please let me know. If you want to know more about breath work, more about yoga in general, maybe you want 10 minutes a day to practice by yourself, or you want to have more involved with yoga coaching, then there's lots of options. There's retreats, there's classes, all sorts of things going on. So please feel free to message me. I'd love to help you on your journey. And yeah, have a great rest of your day. Take care. Bye for now.